and welcome back to Pep Talk Monthly. I'm Jenna Schwarzman. I'm an Education and Outreach Assistant for PEP. And this month we wanted to tell you about a really important fish that makes a visit to our area this time every year. Some call it the river herring, but it's also called the alewife. Alewife are a type of schooling fish that live in the ocean most of the year, but in the spring they come to freshwater to spawn. These fish will travel hundreds or over 1,000 miles together back to the waters where they were born in what is known as a run. The Peconic Estuary has some of the largest alewife runs on Long Island, and we look out for their arrival every spring. But before the alewife get here, they face several conservation challenges, which is why they've been in decline for the last several decades. Out in the ocean, they are often mistakenly caught as bycatch, which is what happens when a commercial fishery is really trying to target a different but similar species, and they end up catching a lot of alewife as well. And if the alewife make it to freshwater, they might run into physical obstacles like river dams. These obstacles can prevent them from reaching their preferred spawning grounds. The good news is there are ways around this, literally. It's possible to construct something called a fish ladder or fish passage to help alewife get over or around an obstruction. In the Peconic Estuary, we have a natural fish ladder at Grangebell Park, which uses stones to create a gradual slope, slowing down the water and helping the fish get over the elevation. This map behind me shows the fish passages that PEP has either completed or has in progress. We have another completed one at Edwards Avenue. It's a slightly different type. And there are others in progress at Upper Mills, Forge Pond, and Woodhull Dam. It's going to be a few years before some of these projects are finished, but until then, PEP continues to help by monitoring alewife along with SeaTuck. Every year, Peconic Estuary Program and SeaTuck host several training sessions for volunteers who act as citizen scientists to help observe the status of the alewife run. PEP also participates in a much bigger movement called World Fish Migration Day. This is a global celebration of migratory fish, not just alewife, but salmon, eels, and other diogenes fish, as they're called, and creates awareness for the importance of open rivers. There are over 400 events planned worldwide with the goal to connect fish, rivers, and people. Peconic Estuary Program is hosting an event which is this Saturday, April 21st at Woodhull Dam in Riverhead. We'll be working with Byron Young, retired New York State DEC biologist who's known around here as the alewife expert. There will be demonstrations, educational displays, and hands-on activities. Byron will show us how he measures the fish and releases them back over the dam so they can continue upriver to better spawning areas. And it'll be a fun learning experience and a chance to get your hands wet. So come on down. We'll be starting at 10 a.m. at Woodhull Dam. Check our Facebook event for more details and directions and information about how to register. I asked Byron, why should people care about alewife? And this is what he said.
Well, alewives are food for practically everything. Ospreys, egrets, cormorants, bald eagle, river otter, raccoons, largemouth bass, pickerel in the freshwater. In the saltwater, they're food for striped bass, bluefish, weakfish, whales, tuna, swordfish, seals, just a whole host of things.
Okay.
They're the potato chips of the sea.
What do you hope people take away from the event when we're educating them and showing them all this?
Hopefully a greater appreciation for what's going on around them.
Okay.
What we've seen here today with not just the fish, but the ospreys flying around, great egrets, the host of other things that utilize this area because the fish are here right now. Got another one.
Alewife can tell us a lot about our local environment, and we hope you want to learn more at our World Fish Migration Day event this Saturday. Tune back in to Pep Talk next month for a discussion about native plants and rain gardens. See you then!